This is the very first Dunkin' Donuts, and it opened in Quincy, Massachusetts over 70 years ago. So today, we're going to be visiting one of the newest Dunkin' Donuts and the very first one to see how the two compare. So after preparing to go on my journey, I needed to find a qualified companion to help me compare the two restaurants, and be my cameraman for this video. After I collected my younger brother, we drove off towards our first destination, a brand new Dunkin' Donuts. What do you think you're gonna get?
I'm gonna get the strawberry frosted donut.
Okay, and I'm gonna get a chocolate frosted donut with sprinkles. Alright, so here's the ground rules that we're gonna be rating these Dunkins on. Number 1, the quality of the donuts. Number 2, the atmosphere of the restaurant. And number 3, the service of the employees. And number 4, there is no number 4. Alright, let's go in. Hi, I'd like a chocolate frosted donut with sprinkles and a strawberry frosted donut with sprinkles.
Anything else?
No, thank you.
Here we have the strawberry frosted donut, looking pretty stale.
I got my chocolate frosted donut with sprinkles. It's not very sprinkly. Okay, now we're gonna rate our experience.
I'm gonna give the donut a solid 6 out of 10, just because it was a little bit stale and it looked kind of gross. But the taste was fine. For atmosphere, we had a little bit of a ratty table here, so I'm gonna have to give it a 4 out of 10. And then the service was a solid 8, I would say.
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie to you guys. My donut was garbage. My brother was being way too generous. The ratio of sprinkle to chocolate was non-existent. It was also a bit stale. I'm feeling a strong 3 out of 10. The atmosphere, I'm gonna give it like a 5 out of 10. And then don't get me started on the service. It was pretty good. 10 out of 10 service. Okay, so that was the first stop in our journey. Overall, it was alright, but like, I'm expecting a lot more from the very first Dunkin' Donuts. With our first stop out of the way, we began our long and treacherous journey to the first Dunkin' Donuts. The trek was long and treacherous, with many obstacles that would have prevented any sane man from attempting the quest, such as having to stop and get gas. We are now in Quincy. It's actually like a kind of nice town, I guess. Little did I know just how wrong I was. Right after we filmed that segment of the video, we saw nothing but police cars, arrests, and rushing ambulances the rest of the way to the Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, I might die. Okay, so we're done with our donuts, and now I guess we're gonna do our review. I think that the atmosphere here, definitely straight up 10 out of 10. For the donut itself, I'm not gonna lie, it was still a little bit stale. So probably like 7 out of 10 because it came from here, but normally like a 6 out of 10. Staff here were so incredibly friendly to us when we came in, so definitely like 10 out of 10 for the staff.
Also have to give it a 10 out of 10 for the atmosphere. It's absolutely amazing here. For the donut itself, I have to disagree with my brother here. I think it was a solid 9 out of 10. Much more colorful. The flavor was just much more there. As for the staff, they seemed friendly enough. I'll give them an 8.
While I'm not the biggest Dunkin' Donuts fan, I have to admit this was quite the adventure, and I did have a lot of fun. Just getting to go to the roots and seeing some of the history behind America's junkiest junk food just felt really cool. As for the donuts themselves, well, they're alright, I guess.